What's up, guys? Today we're in something pretty special. As you can see, Civic Type R. Got the badge number right there. Something special today. Start it up. FK8 Honda Civic Type R. Let's go take a look at it from outside. I personally think this Civic Type R looks extremely good. Um, I do rather like the FL5 a lot better, but I just think this looks more sporty. Meanwhile, the FL5 is a little more elegant or a little more subtle, I guess you can say. You guys comment below. Tell me which one you like better, the FK8 or the FL5. In the FK8 Type R, you have a 2.0 turbocharged four-cylinder. You got 306 horsepower, 295 pound-feet of torque on this thing. It's a nice little performance engine. Your Earthg's VTEC Turbo. I think it looks very clean, very subtle. So on this, you do have a 12.4 gallon fuel tank. It is front wheel drive. Your miles per gallon is 22 in the city, 28 in the highway. Not horrible for a hot hatch performance car. And this is only connected to a 6-speed manual transmission. So at the front end, you do have full LED headlights. Your indicators are full LED. I like how I have that strip going right across it above. You do have full LED headlights as well with your LED DRL, which is just like a little strip right above it right there. Going underneath it, so you do have a little vent right there, just get a little flow. You do have fog lights. You do have a front lip for a little more aerodynamics going across it. So if you don't know, only in your Civic Type Rs you do get that red Honda badge. Sometimes people put it on the SIs, but that's only typically for the Type R. And you have a Type R badge right there. Underneath you have for your radiator, grill, your front lip, and this side has no air vent whatsoever. And you do have your fog light. So for your fog lights, on this one they do have LEDs, but I'm not too sure if they do. But there's your headlight, just in case if you're wondering how it looks like. So right above, this is your hood. Right above your hood, I like how you have these lines going across it. Right in the middle, you do have a scoop. Get some more air in there until the engine stay cool. So for the front fender, as you can see, it has been widened out. It's very much wider. It looks much more aggressive. Gives it a much more aggressive stance. You do have your marker light. I like how the splitter has this little cut. It goes above. Now for your wheels, you do have a 245 30 20. You do have all around. I don't like how they put a 20-inch wheel on this car. It looks a little too big, and the sidewall is super skinny. So if you hit any pothole, chances of getting a flat is much bigger. And you do get Brembo brakes on the Type R. You also do get that on the Integra Type S, which is the same. Give you a little more stopping power. Coming around, this is your vent. That's where the widened fenders come into play. A little more aerodynamic. Looks very nice. To your door, I like that body line right here, going right across it. Your splitter underneath. I should say, sorry, the skirts. You do have your mirror. You don't have integrated turn signals into your mirror, but it is flat black and color matched on top. Your door handle. So you do have keyless entry. You do have to just press this button to lock it. If you want to unlock it, you just put your hand over and it unlocks just like that. Underneath, I like the door panel, how it goes all the way through across the rear to the tail light, that line. And here comes the white in the rear as well, but it looks like you just kind of stamped it on there instead of like actually making it widen like the one in the front. You do have the skirt right here coming across too. I like how it has a little fin, how it lifts up. Same thing with your rear end. You just have a regular brake size caliper back here. That's how it looks in the rear. Not functional, and not functional as well. Then you have your reflector lights right here. So your tail lights, they are not LED. They're actually incandescent turn signals, which are kind of like C-clamp type tail light. And you do have your spoiler up here, which is massive. It actually doesn't get in your way that much when you're actually looking behind you. It doesn't bother me too much, at least. Underneath, you do got black. You got your Honda, your red Honda badge, Type R badge. And underneath, you got your diffuser. Looks very nice. And you got three exhaust tips. The diffuser looks really nice. And for the top, you do have these little fins, which help it with aerodynamics and handling. Tell me how you guys feel about that. I don't know if you guys like it or not. I personally really don't like it too much. Okay, stepping in, going to the trunk cargo area. Now, this being is a hatch, you do have a lot of room, a lot of opening to put things in and out. You do have this cover right here too. You can slide it over to hide your whatever it is that you're hiding back here if you want to hide. If you don't, you can just leave it like that. But if you do, just bring it over, clamp it right there, and there you go. So I didn't fold the seats all the way down, but if you were to, just look at all the room you have. It is a little high opening right here. It's a high bump, but you do have plenty of room to carry something in here. You can definitely put a set of tires in here to go to the track, without a doubt. So when you do want to close it up, you do have two handles on top to pull. Just grab it, close it up. There you go. For your gas capless fueling. Good job, Honda. To your rear door. See how it sounds. Solid thump to it. So your door panel, nothing too crazy, very simple. You do have your unlock lock for your door, your handle, little speaker, and then you do have a little like grab handle, I guess you can say. Now up here it is hard plastic. You got um you got fabric right here with your red stitching going right across it. Your window control, very clicky. And another speaker down here, a little more cubby space for like a drink or a water bottle. That's about it. Into the rear seat, as you can see, you do get red seat belts in the back here. That's a plus. Now it is a little small, at least in the middle. There's no seat. It's just cup holders and a little bit of space right there. Now stepping inside, this is where I would be sitting at. I'm 6 feet tall. This would be where I would be sitting at comfortable. So as you can see, I still have a little bit of my knees are basically touching the seat, but I'm comfortable enough. I can go back here for a long ride. So this is at my height. I am 6 feet tall, so I'm comfortable enough. And this guy, you do got cup holders and a little bit of space down here. You're gonna get nothing, no air vents, no USB ports or anything. Now the seats look cool, with this carbon fiber mesh to it, and then you do got these pass throughs for harness. They look cool back here though with the red seats. It's nice. And for my height, I am 6 feet tall. I still have like 3 inches of room, and I'm pretty comfortable. And you do have a grab handle back here. And if I didn't mention, you do got a speaker right here too. Just put your hand over and it unlocks. To your front door panel, you do have same thing. You have like this little carbon fiber type looking material with red and red stitching with fabric. Same door handle. Got a speaker up there. You got your window controls. So the front two are automatic up and down. The rear manual. You got your window controls on lock. Stepping in. You want to take a look at the tire specs. There you go. Now your seats are fully manual, but they look really nice as you can see with the Type R badge in the middle. Very aggressive, very sporty looking. They are fully manual adjustable. A 3-pedal layout. So inside the Civic Type R behind the steering wheel, you do have that same carbon fiber type mesh look to it with red accents around it. And then for your instrument cluster, let me go ahead and turn that on for you guys. So to the left, you have your temperature. To your right, you have your fuel gauge. And in the middle is where you have a plethora of a bunch of stuff to go through. You can change it to all kinds of stuff, your G-force, the time, the turbo. I'll probably personally keep it on the turbo gauge. Looks very nice. Shows you how much turbo PSI you're using. Your steering wheel, you do have your volume control buttons up here. your cruise control, and I like how it's like leather. Tell me if you guys personally prefer leather or Alcantara. I personally prefer leather just because Alcantara can get ugly with your oils on your hand. I do like the red leather right here too. Looks really nice. Your Honda badge that is in red because it is a Type R. You do have your turn signal stock, your windshield wiper stock on this side. You got your push button start. All on top, it is hard plastic right here on here. It's like molded. You do have a speaker right there as well. You got your air vents, your hazards. You do got your radio right here. You got your controls with your volume button. Underneath it, you got your climate controls on and off. Simple. I like how they still have adjustable controls for your climate. Underneath it, you do got some space like individual right here, and right underneath. The 6-speed manual transmission. And you do have your brake hold, your parking. You do have your Type R badge, Civic, indicating your badge number. These are your drive modes. So you got comfort, that's the way it looks. You got sport, just get a little bit more red around the edges. And if you go to R plus, R, sorry about that, you have your revs get a little more aggressive. It tends to get a little more red. We'll leave it in that mode. And then you do have a little bit of space right here for like a bottle. This thing does slide back and forth, and you can lift this up to get a little bit more space, but it's really small. And then going over to the glove box, it is kind of tiny, but I mean, you could fit whatever paperwork, insurance, registration, whatever you need. You can fit it in there. And going towards the top, you do have like this injecting molding on top with this carbon fiber mesh feeling again, and then red accent right above the same thing. And then you do get your vents and a speaker over there as well. So your mirrors, that's how your visibility looks. Doesn't look too bad. You look behind you, the wing doesn't really get in the way. Honestly, sometimes you probably wouldn't even notice it, but the visibility is not too bad. You got your mirrors, hello, and then you got your speaker, well, not your speaker, your mic. You got your lights, no any other controls. You don't got no for sunglasses or anything. You don't have to need it anyways. And then the same thing, mirror on this side. And then you do got your traction control right here. Traction control off. I believe, I'm not too sure if I'm mistaken, is there another way to take off traction control off more, or is that on the FL5? I'm not too sure. And then on the door, you do have a little bit more space down here too, so you can pull the door. And then underneath, if you guys can see, there is a USB port, a little bit more cubby space, and then there is a 12 volt on the other side. But other than that, that concludes the Civic Type R. It's your roof headlight. Tell me how you guys like it. Let me know if your guys' choice is the FK8 or the FL5. I want to see what your guys' opinions are. So I want to give a big thank you to Western Motors in Los Baños. They do have this car up for sale. If you are interested, I'll leave their phone number on the video right here on the screen. Give them a call. Let them know that I sent you. The Civic Type R is in very good condition. I like it. I know this is a very hot car. Many people want this car or have the desire to buy this car. But go ahead and give them a call. See if they still have it available. But I want to thank you guys for watching. I want to thank Western Motors for giving me the opportunity to film this vehicle. And I hope I catch you guys on the next one.